Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy the Greek Mamba here today with my first live commentary on the Titanfall 2 pre-alpha tech test. That sure is a mouthful. We're going to get right into it with a little bit of pilot versus pilot just because I've never played Titanfall. I never even played the first Titanfall. Do these guys see me? So I'm not exactly familiar with how to play the objective game modes, so I just wanted to kind of get a feel for the game before I tried to learn anything like that. So that's what we're kind of doing here today. Hopefully we can get a decent gameplay for you guys. I'm not really expecting anything too stellar. The one thing that I can say about this game, as far as a gameplay tip wise goes, is to make sure you stay on higher ground than your enemies, unlike I am doing right now. High ground is definitely where you get the advantage in this game. It's really similar to, that's a terrible spawn. It's really similar to like a Battlefield game where, take Battlefield 4 for example, if you've got the high ground on somebody, you're almost always going to beat them in a gunfight. That's usually any first-person shooter, but especially in sort of the Battlefield games and this game, and I guess you could take Star Wars Battlefront as well as one of those games where high ground really dominates, and getting used to this movement system is going to take some time. I call the way the movement is in this game, I call it sort of a mix between Advanced Warfare and Battlefield Hardline, which I know doesn't sound, kind of makes the game sound like trash, to be honest. Saying that it's a mix between anything in Advanced Warfare is almost always going to be a knock on a first-person shooter, and I keep getting sniped. I've been getting sniped so much the last couple games, but it really does feel like a mix between those two games, Battlefield Hardline and Advanced Warfare, but I don't say that in a negative way. I think that's really important for me to emphasize. I say it in the most positive way you can compare something to Advanced Warfare. The only reason I would compare this to Advanced Warfare is because of the way the movement system is, and I know that that was probably the worst part about that game, but I think, okay, AFK, free kill for me. I really do think that I would end up, what are these guys doing? End up enjoying this game if I did buy the full release of it, which I will be deciding before October if I want to buy the game. And I hear somebody over here. I knew I heard you. Where's this guy? Is he down low? Yes, he is. See ya. Alright, so I'm playing pretty decent right now. I got 8 and 4 after that slow start there. And if you see me go quiet, it's because I'm trying to process some information. I can't reiterate enough how little I've played Titanfall, period. But this game, this is my 4th ever game playing. Like, I don't know, can you see my level? You can't. I think I'm level 2 or level 3. I do know what amp does. That's going to make my bullets do just a smidgen more damage, which is a little bit OP, but I enjoy it. OP stuff in a game that you may not be the best at is always good. Can I map this kid? Yes, I can. See, look at how OP that is. I just mapped that kid across the map with like 3 bullets. You could never do that in a Battlefield game. So that's why I kind of say this is a mix between AW and Hardline. Feels like Battlefield. This guy's close. Boom, shakalaka. Feels like Battlefield. You move around like Advanced Warfare. It is slow paced, as you can probably tell if you've been watching gameplay or really just watching my gameplay. It is more of a slow paced game. Did I kill this guy? No. Oh my goodness, I'm playing really poor right now. And I got the assist. It is more of a slow paced game, kind of like Battlefield. I need to get away from this sniper. And it can be really stressful at times, like right about now. Just because not knowing the maps and really not knowing the best way to play the game. Most of the people playing the beta probably follow Titanfall and know about this. I literally just kind of lucked into finding this. Actually, I saw somebody on YouTube was playing it, and I was like, hey, this doesn't look too bad. So I went ahead and downloaded it, and here I am. So I didn't make a comment on it. Man, I hate this. What am I here? 13 and 8, so not doing the greatest, but again, I'm not exactly expecting... Am I amped right now? Yeah. I'm not exactly expecting to do anything crazy in this beta at all, because...
They're beating us, but not by much. Take the lead.
Oh my goodness, those shots were poor. I don't want to waste being amped. You can't waste them. Once you're amped, it's time to go on a streak, so that's what I always try to do. See what I mean though? Sometimes the movement, that's where advanced warfare, that's like advanced warfare movement right there. Did this guy grapple over here? He did. See, I don't even know how to grapple. I think I actually don't have, I think it's L1, but I got something different on. I couldn't decide who I wanted to shoot there, but I still was able to get that guy. I think a lot of these gunfights I'm gonna win is just from pure gun skill. I just happen to have better gun skill than these guys. Not that I'm a better player or anything like that. Just gun skill is something that'll always transfer over from each first-person shooter. And right there, I definitely did not shoot first or put myself into an advantageous position, but I was still able to get the kill there. So go ahead and chalk that one up to gun skill. We're gonna try and play this slow right here. Nice. Whoa, okay. See, half the time I don't even know how I die, like... Did he kick me? He kicked me! How do you kick people? I want to kick somebody. I really want to kick somebody now. Let's see if we can't scope somebody out here. See, if I could have kicked, I would have killed that guy. It would have been donezo. I'm 17 and 12 here. I'm not sure if we're actually losing. This is a pretty close game though. We have the opportunity to make this crazy comeback. It would be crazy, however. I would not be expecting it.
We're barely losing, but we can turn this around if we fight harder.
Hey, I got somebody by blowing up one of those things, which is cool. Oh, that guy was so close to death. Alright, we're amped. This is probably going to be one of our final lives here, so let's make it count and get ourselves amped a little bit. Nice, nice, nice. Let's try and find this guy here. It's really hard to shoot while jumping in this game. That's something I'll say, which I like, because that's one of the flaws, Advanced Warfare, which and as I say that, I'm jumping on purpose while shooting. Okay, so right coming up, once these guys get to 99 kills, which is now, it's gonna tell us to get to, we need to escape. I don't understand this part of the game. It does this in every game mode. I don't get it, but I just do what it tells me I need to do. I'm kind of going off right now. I don't know if these kills count, but I am getting quite a few kills at the moment. I only do have 16 seconds to get there, though. I know there's gonna be a guy right here. Oh, maybe you don't go there until the ship comes in? Yeah, I don't think those kills count. I'll try and kill this guy before I go. I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to get there. There we go. Okay, I've never been in this before, so what do we do? Are we just escaping? Okay, well I ended up going 24 and 14 in that game with 5 assists and a few... Whoa, are we in space? Yes, we are. Anyway, pretty good streak there at the end when I had to get to this extraction point. We just barely lost, but I think I'm going to keep this gameplay for you guys anyway. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. Really appreciate it. Really helps out the channel. And if you're new, please don't forget to comment or subscribe. Thanks guys, this is Greek Mobot, and I'm out.